Hey everybody, this is Hadrian. Thanks for watching. Let's play some more The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So I want to take a second to just kind of review where I am real quick, because it has been a bit since I recorded. That's going to do this slow loading thing as per usual. Alright, so not tired. Nice and warm at the moment. Feels like 68 degrees in this house. We are exploring the farthest house in the coastal highway region, the one out on the water. There are two out on the water, and this one's a little further out, so we're paying a visit to that one, and I don't believe I've scavenged around at all yet. I'm carrying a lot of water, though. Good lord. Let's see if we can fix that. Alright, so... Okay, I wasn't actually that thirsty. That's fine. Alright, well, that's going to hinder us a little bit, but let's go ahead and light this lantern. I think it was lit at the end of the last episode, so hey, plot continuity, right? Plot continuity. That's the word I was looking for. Series of words, whatever you want to call them. Alright. Newsprint. One thing I need to do in this episode or the next one, there are some things that I just blatantly looked over at the, not the base camp, but at the shop across from the base camp. You know, while rewatching that episode, I spotted it. My girlfriend spotted it. A few commenters spotted it, and I was like, hey, I should probably go get those things, because I think there's a fire striker back there and some other things as well. So I don't normally mention going back and rewatching, because I feel like it breaks the immersion a little bit. But in this particular case, a lot of you were like, hey, you missed some things. And I was like, hey, you're right. So speaking of that, I'm going to try and do a better job of looking in corners here. Hey, it's a fridge. Let's see what's in the fridge. This is the first time I'm recording in the newest version of The Long Dark. I need to update my video descriptions because the interior lighting has been improved. They patched the lighting so that it actually gets brighter towards midday, which is very exciting. Is that an emergency stem on the counter? Yes, it is. No, it's an energy bar. Looks a lot like an emergency stem. Similar coloring and everything. All right, lots of food in here, which is a common theme, right? We've been finding lots of stuff. Hey, condensed milk. Never complain about that. Anything in the microwave? No. That is a negative. Anything up here? No. Let's turn the lantern back on because I don't want to miss anything like I have in past episodes, right? Hey, antiseptic. And an oven. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Okay. New storm lantern. Some cotton socks. That's good. It'll give us some additional cloth when we break them down. Cabinet door. New toque. Also good. Another new toque. Nothing there. Nothing in the corners. Anything under the bed? I have been good about looking under the beds this series, and I'm quite proud of that. Because sometimes you can find military-grade MREs hanging out underneath beds. Scrap metal and another toolkit. Is this worth carrying around? It's 2.2 pounds. I'll pick it up for now. I don't have terribly far to go to get back to... Are you serious? More cargo pants? This game is spoiling me with the cargo pants. Shoes. Wow, lots of stuff in this house. I'm going to have to harvest some things before I leave. Let's turn off the lantern and see how good the view is. This is what it looks like. It's not quite midday yet. There's 10 hours of daylight left, so it'll get even brighter than this. So things will be a little bit different lighting-wise than they were. One suggestion I left for the folks at Hinterland was it would be awesome if, you know, early morning and late evening light in houses was actually orange colored when the weather was clear anyway. They would just have to do a variable, you know, encoding it where, you know, if there's a blizzard outside, obviously you wouldn't see the color the same way you would in a clear sky. But I just think that'd be awesome if you would wake up into like a very orange interior, like a beautiful sunrise inside a house. I think it'd be cool. Shouldn't be too difficult either. I say that as if I have some kind of extensive coding experience. I don't. I have programmed. I understand the basics of how these things work without being an actual game programmer, but don't let me try and come across as some experienced. some experienced dude. All right, my storm lantern actually has plenty of fuel, so I don't think I need to pick up another one. All right, take one more look around here, see if there's anything hiding out under anything. And there's really not. So now, let's take a look at some of the stuff we just picked up, because we picked up a lot, including some heavy things. So let's harvest the shoes we picked up. You might even see it get brighter in here as we do this, because as it gets closer to daylight, of course. That is the effect. Let's harvest this toque. As it gets closer to noon, I mean. That's what you'll see. Alright. Harvest these socks. 7 hours daylight left. I'll go ahead and harvest these cargo pants. Cargo pants should give more than one cloth. I think they should give at least 2 cloth. That is my opinion. Because they're some of the nicer pants in the game, and they only give 1 cloth, which is the same as jeans. Doesn't make sense. Okay. So I think the rest of the stuff we picked up was, yeah, I'm carrying so many fewer feathers now than I was in the past. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I have some pinnacle peaches somewhere, don't I? Where are you? Pinnacle peaches. There you are. Really, really poor quality pinnacle peaches, so hopefully I won't get food poisoning from this. This will be interesting. Okay. Seems good. And I'll go ahead and eat the other one as well. Because pinnacle peaches, of course, will restore both calories, hunger, and thirst because of the water inside the peach canister. So we're back above 2,000 calories now, which is nice. Also help reduce our load a little bit. Alright, we are tired, as you might expect. So you're starting to get nice and bright in here. You can see it, especially walking towards the bedroom. That's bright light. I don't think I've ever seen this bedroom, any kind of bedroom like this bright. So I'm already liking the changes. This is literally the first time I've played in the changes. You know, I have a tendency, because I'm paranoid about messing with save files and such, I have a tendency not to play the Long Dark on the side while I am... Oh yeah, they fixed that issue. There was a problem where Jackrabbit Island wasn't being discovered. So as soon as I stepped outside, they're like, hey, you found Jackrabbit Island. That was another thing with the last patch. But yeah, I have a tendency not to mess around with playing the Long Dark on the side, just because I don't want to risk it, you know? I'll tell you what, we're going to make our way... First of all, we'll go to that fishing hut, because I don't think I've been there. And then I kind of want to head that way, because we haven't explored those huts yet, and there could be some good supplies there, but I'm encumbered. So I need to make my way back to my base camp, take a rest. Feels like 54 degrees, despite this wind blowing in our face. I love it. How long have we survived, by the way? Let's take a look at that. 23 days, 1 hour, 44 minutes. Pretty good. I'm happy with how the series has gone so far. Now that I've said that, a bear's going to come and kill me this episode, but that's the way the Long Dark works, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a bunch of wolves out this direction. I forgot about that. I think I've already been in here, but... So those of you who've been watching the series more in sequence, I apologize, because we're operating on different timelines here. For you, it's like watching episode after episode, and you remember very clearly probably whether I've been in this one. I do not. No, I have not been in here. All right, cool. Fishing tackle, scrap metal, more things to weigh me down. That's wonderful. Plastic container with a granola bar. Very good. Perfect. I would like to take that firewood, but probably not the best thing. I'm going to head out this way. Try to avoid pissing off any of these woodland creatures. I'm going to continue to experiment in this series with the remaining bullets that I have with precision aiming. I'm not going to do it right now because, like I said, I'd really like to make it back to my base camp. And my base camp is, I think, all the way over there. So I've got a bit of a walk ahead of me. But, you know, I think in episode 6, I got particularly frustrated. Probably the most frustrated I've ever been in a Let's Play. Because it's one thing to lose your temper and be annoyed at something momentarily, but it's another just to hit that the feeling of just disbelief that something didn't happen when it to you absolutely should have. So it's different kinds of different layers of frustration that you saw from me in that episode. But you know, I have seen some shots in just clips, not full episodes of other series, but stuff that people have shared in the Long Dark Online, where, you know, I saw someone one shot a bear from a distance, and I think I have maybe a better understanding of where the vitals of an animal kind of need to be. I also need to make sure that the rifle is clean at all times, which I haven't always been good at doing. So that's another thing you'll see me paying attention to. I have I've had a commenter. I think Nijiru, if I'm remembering the commenter's name correctly. It's a Japanese-inspired name, I believe. But I've had someone on me about not sharpening my my stuff. Everyone's playstyle is different, you know, and we've talked about this. He understands it's cool, but he does have a point as well. You know, I've collected a bunch of whetstones, and I've left them sitting out at the safe house, but I haven't really used them. Yeah, there's the dock. That's how I can tell that I'm going to the right spot, and there's a house as well. But yeah, I haven't really used them, you know. So yeah, we walked a good ways, didn't we? That's a wolf in between me and my destination. That's wonderful. I'll drop him if I have to. Not too concerned about it. I have 6 bullets left. That actually is slightly concerning. But we have not fully scavenged the area yet, so it's very, very possible we'll find... Hey, the wind died down. That's good. It's very possible we'll find some additional stuff in the neighboring houses that we haven't quite explored yet. But yes, I'm going to try and do a better job going forward of keeping the rifle very, very clean and keeping my knives and my hatchet very, very sharp using the whetstones that I've found. Before I go out, especially before I go out on longer ventures, like when I visit Desolation Point, for instance. I'm going to try to be much more efficient with Desolation Point this round than I was in Season 1. 5 hours of daylight left. Looks like some sunset-colored hues. That's kind of coming in early, isn't it? Does it always look like that and I just haven't noticed? Seems very sunset-y. But it's, we got 5 hours of daylight left. That's interesting. It's pretty. Just not expected at this time of day. Maybe it's always been that way. I've just never noticed. But yeah, I'm going to try and be much more efficient with Desolation Point than I was. You know, as I go through the mines for the first time, I'm going to go ahead and pick up as much coal as I can and just carry it as close to the ship as I can without getting too encumbered. The ship, of course, being the place where you can find the forge. And there may well be other forges to find, but... Oh, hey. Scared the crap out of me. That was a nice jump scare. It's not the first time a wolf has appeared out of nowhere right there when I'm approaching my... I think the first one was like right here, right? I was coming around that tree and there was a wolf walking towards me. Went back and watched that episode too. I was like, there has to be a moment that I just missed him. And there wasn't. There was not. Oh, wow, look how much brighter it is in here. This is so great. Great job, guys. I love it. Anyone at Hinterland, if you're watching, I love you. But you already know that because I tell you every day. Let's see. I guess we should put some of this food up, shouldn't we? Well, first of all, should drop that toolkit that I found. Let's sort everything by weight. I'm actually carrying 2 toolkits. Or did I drop the bedroll by accident? That's what it was. Oops. They're the same color. Sue me. Not carrying 2 toolkits. They just look alike. Alright. Fridge. food. Let's go ahead and put the newer condensed milk up. The newer energy bar. Some of this tea. The newer pork and beans. The newer salty crackers. The newer tomato soup. All right. We're still carrying a lot. What are we carrying that's so heavy? I guess I've got some wood on me I need to put down, don't I? I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop this. And then I'm going to go ahead and harvest this stuff for some tinder plugs. Haven't done this in a while, but I need to. Oh, cool. I don't know why I wasn't expecting to see the harvest button pop up again so easily, but there it is. All right, and of course we picked up some antiseptic as well, which is always really painful to carry a bunch of it around. Now, I think I need to repair, yes I do, I need to repair my wolfskin coat, and I think I saw a cured wolf pelt. Yep, perfect. Actions. Oh, I need a cured gut as well. That's not a problem either. Cured gut. There you go. Oh, these intestines just spread out all over the floor. It's disgusting. All right. It's so gross. But hey, we do what we have to survive. All right, so that's back to full condition, which is nice. Also, I should go ahead and repair. No, don't harvest. I knew I would do that. I bet y'all jumped at me for a second. I'm telling you, Let's Playing is harder than it looks, because you're playing a game while talking at the same time. You are constantly multitasking / distracting yourself. Notice how it's getting darker, because it's getting to the end of the day. Not complaining about Let's Playing at all. I'm pointing out, for those of you who haven't thought about it, the human brain, even though we all talk about multitasking as something that you're supposed to be able to do, we actually kind of suck at it. We're not good at it. And there are people who are better at it than others, but no one is actually proficient at splitting their mental load, unless they're performing very, very undemanding, cognitively undemanding processes. Let's see. I could go to sleep. I guess I really should. They tuned the rest system, so I'm kind of hoping that that means that I won't be complaining as much about that. All right. Can we... where are the whetstones? There's one. I think I'm carrying the cleaning kit on me, right? Let's go ahead and sharpen this blade for a while, because that blade was getting low in condition. Sharpening skill is increasing all the while. So right now we're improving the knife's condition by 4% each time. Now it's getting nice and dark. What's the condition on the knife now? 61? Let's keep doing it. Let's just keep doing it. Let's get it all the way up. I know you're tired. We're about to sleep. Sharpening skill increase to 38. Maybe when it hits 40, it'll improve condition by 5% instead of 4 every time. Let's see. No, not quite. I thought maybe it would. I was wrong. Maybe when it hits 45. Or maybe 50. Who knows what it is? I don't care. Alright, we should be almost done. I'm not doing the math. I'm literally just clicking the button until I don't have the option to sharpen the knife anymore. We're getting very tired. I'm doing this on purpose because I want to see if when I go to sleep, if I've fully used up all of my rest. Okay, 2 more times. if it lets me sleep through the night.
To rest soon.
Because I'll feel a lot better about life and about the game if they do that. Excellent. All right, so the knife is fully sharpened. What about the hatchet? Let's do this. All right, we're almost up to 50. I want to see if 50 is the point where 5% becomes the amount that you'll see that number right there jump to 5, hopefully. Ah, the whetstone's gone. It's still 4 as well. All right. Well, there's that whetstone. I think I have another one somewhere, right? Maybe not here, but I've got one somewhere. Mystery Lake, probably. Knowing my luck. I don't at all remember where I put it. Taking a second to look around because I have left some things in various places. Alright, I am super tired. So let's see if we can rectify this. What are we carrying that's so heavy? Let's drink some water, because that'll help. Should bring it down to around 70 or so. No, not even that much. I'm carrying just so much water. It's a little bit crazy. But I can eat these saltines. They aren't that heavy either. It's the dog food that's heavy. Alright. Let's try this out. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try and sleep through the night. I'm going to get really excited if this works. Glorious. Not even fully rested yet. I like it. That indicates that they... Yeah, I need a drink, don't I? That indicates that they really did tune it to be better than it was. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to see it, even. All right, let's rest for 3 more hours, and we should wake up sooner than that, I imagine. If we don't, then they really tweaked it. There we go. We woke up fully rested. But we're hungry, as expected. Let's go ahead and fix that problem by eating some of our condensed milk. Eating condensed milk, doesn't that just sound appetizing? Perfect. All right, we're still weighed down. Why? Antiseptic, I guess. This is where I'm keeping some of my spare antiseptic, so I can put some up there. Anything else that I'm carrying that's... Yeah. 1.25 pounds of painkillers. I was joking about that with one of my Twitter followers. Put the Royan whetstone away. And here's one of my other whetstones. Very good.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And a rifle cleaning kit. Awesome. Well, on that note, I will go ahead and cut this episode here. In the next one, we will head back over to the shop and pick up some of those items that I left behind, as well as continue to kind of repair the items that I've got laying around using the whetstone and the rifle cleaning kit that you've seen me playing with so far. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I upload new episodes in Long Dark every day at 6 Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT -4 for those of you not in the States. And comments are always welcome, by the way, so let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. See you next time.